Hi you guys, we are back at it again. Man, if I could begin to tell you guys how crazy this week has been, man, it's only going to get crazier. Going out of town, to kick it, but this is going to be one of those times where I actually, mic a little closer. Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me a little better. Like I said, this weekend is going to be one of those weekends that hopefully goes down in the history books, because just so many things planned, so many things to do. I'm excited, but I wanted to document, the couple of days leading up to vacation to discuss where my mind is at and to document for myself and other people going through the same thing. I will try to insert a couple pictures and clips of things I've done earlier this week. But to make a long story short, I finally started creating products again. I presented them, to my family to kind of show them what I'm doing, get my feet wet there. And then I went to a store and talked to a connect I have there. We've had products in a store before in the city. And I brought over some samples and discussed what I'm doing, what my plans were, and how this product is improved from the last one. It's cheaper because I make everything by hand. I'm not going through a separate manufacturer for labels, for stickers, for promo, like none of that. I feel that for a small brand, I was trying to do big brand things starting off, like I was getting the labels professionally made and the business cards and this and that and the third, and I found I found a printer for free that has been doing amazing. Like, it's literally a free printer I found, just left abandoned, and I spent $46 on ink, and it's been trucking ever since. I mean, printing off resumes, printing off, like I said, the labels, printing off really business documentation, anything. And I'm just so grateful. The fact that that basically was put in my lap at a time where I needed to start doing things for my own business. It's like the universe was talking to me. Like, I just so happened to be at the right place at the right moment. I picked up this printer and I'm like, why would someone leave this? It's kind of heavy, a little older, but I was still able to go to Office Max and find ink. And I'm going to go into a spiel about how grateful I am for that. But even if I were to just buy the printer flat out, the newer ones are like $60, $70. Not too bad for an investment, but I mean, once you pay that, then you got to pay $50 for ink, and that adds up. But basically, I'm trying to tell you guys, things are happening. I'm excited. As you guys see, I work, as a waitress, but you guys are going to see, I think tomorrow, that my other job, I work at a clothing store in the mall, and YouTube, and then I also do surveys and website testing and designs if a job comes up. So I think I'm almost possibly 100% doing everything I can possibly do to get to the next step. But while I'm here, I'm going to show you guys a story of what just happened a little while ago. A regular customer, I'm going to say his name, John, he came in and, he didn't really want to eat. He just wanted to get some coffee and hang out and talk and all of that. And I don't know, I feel like he looked at my face at one point and was like, you're thinking about something. What you thinking about? And I'm like, you know what? Well, I make products, and I want that to be my full-time business, and I love it. And I just feel that in this city, it's extremely difficult to get to the next step if you're not, super known or super popular. Anytime I'm trying to push out something, people aren't going to support it. People aren't going to go out of their way to find where my things are at, because I've done it before. I've had an entire makeup line release at a store in Toledo, and I would just post on social media, and I feel like no one saw it. It did not sell, and it ended up being clearanced out. I was so grateful for that experience, that learning experience, and I learned that people aren't really buying into the product necessarily. They're buying into me. And I would probably go into, I didn't really even go into social settings. I didn't market it to people. I didn't go to events where products were, because I felt, I'm in a store. Why do I need to do all that extra stuff? And I realized I am the product, and once I kind of started realizing that, and once all my products got clearanced out, I learned something from that, and I grew from it, and I realized even people who don't know me personally, I do want them to fall in love with the product as much as I fall in love with it in doing what I do. So like I said, grateful for that process, definitely. I'll talk to you guys in a second.
Oh yeah, we used to work with her. I forgot. We did work with her.
All right, guys, I'm back. I had a very nice, young, very generous table, so that was exciting. Let's see if you guys see a little more, because the background is actually kind of cool. Look at all the lights, and it actually is only 2 lights, and then the reflection from the lights on the window. Anyways, I have to remember exactly where I was leaving off in the story. I might have to, you know, stop and rewatch and explain what I was trying to tell you guys in the last video. Alright guys, I'm back. I took a little time to actually rewatch the video and listen a little bit more to what I was trying to explain to you guys. And basically, it came to the point to where I'm in this city doing absolutely everything creative wise I can, and I'm at a standstill, or I get a quick little rosebud but no real flowers. So what I'm telling you guys is that I've been contemplating on really just upchucking and trying this exact same mindset, exact same strategy somewhere else, and my heart's been just calling me to this certain city. I already have a few connections there, and I'm just wondering how hard can it really be, and that's what I've been thinking for the longest. So what I'll explain this. Basically, a regular customer named John came in, and I'm like, hey John, what's going on? You know, talked a little bit, and then he kind of looked at me at one point and was like, whatever you're kind of contemplating and thinking about, you know, what is it? So we started talking about my goals and, you know, wanting the product line and wanting to, you know, do new things in a new city, and basically we ended up, I'm working over here. So he's sitting down and we're talking, and I said, I really want to leave. And he's like, okay, why don't you? You don't have kids, you don't got responsibilities, go, pretty much. And I'm like, but this and that and that and this. And he's like, really, you guys? Like, when you're trying to work and your coworker won't leave you alone. Did you guys see that? Did you see this BS in the last vlog?
Oh shit.
Same guy. But basically, he was like, all right, whatever you're contemplating, flip a coin. He said, all right, heads you go, tails you stay. Flipped it up in the air, came down, and we're watching it. I'm like, what does it say? We looked at it, heads. He's like, okay, best out of 3. I'm like, okay, flip it again, flipped it again, heads again. So I was like, wow. So if I were to really leave before the holidays and everything, I gotta start now. Like, it's almost Halloween, the end of the month. If it was really time to do this, I would do it now. But there are just a few things I have to square away if that could ever even happen. So it's crazy to think that I could possibly make my dreams come true within a month and be doing all the things I imagined and all the things I want to do. So I just want to say the mentality is crazy, but like, I wouldn't be the first to do it, and I'm certainly not going to be the last. But I thought it'd be important to document this feeling in my heart, and like that look in his eyes. He has these bright blue eyes, and he looked at me and he said, please go. Like, nothing is here. All that creative stuff you want to do is somewhere else. So you got to go with it. Like, he's like me, I got a kid here. I can't just upchuck and leave. You know, he's too young until he's of age. You know, I got to stay. I don't have a choice. And I'm like I looked in his eyes and I saw, like, you know, the look of, you know, like, I want you to do this because I can't look. And, you know, he's older, obviously, and, you know, more experienced than I am in life, and he could be doing the same thing he's doing in another city, but, you know, he has that responsibility that won't allow him to. And it makes me so emotional to think, like, people see what I want to do and they feel responsible in a way that they feel like if they don't say something, I'm going to trap myself here just based off of feelings, when my heart is telling me to go somewhere else. And I've never really actually followed my heart when it came to what I want to do. I followed my heart when it came to love and when it came to other things. See, this is why I was okay recording earlier. Give me a second, you guys. I gotta get a coffee.
finance, but it's sitting in the garage.
Coffee. I felt like giving myself a cushion of a couple months was supposed to, you know, help me to get ready for this, but this is really happening. It's really about to happen, and there's really not much time to waste thinking about it, and I'm an overthinker, so do I know if this is a good thing or not? I don't know. Like, just kind of jumping into it, but I'm thinking about making that call tomorrow to transfer. Like, how scary would it be to pack up my dog in a suitcase and leave and follow my dreams? I don't know, but it is something to think about. The crazy thing is I'm recording this, so I'm accountable. Wow. The universe said to go. Because if I wait any longer, it'll already be cold and snowy, and I might be a little discouraged at that point. Am I ready? Is this really going to happen? I don't know. I filled out. Yo! Guy.
What? I said clown face? That what? That's what you're talking about? I said clown face.
Mm-hmm.
She FaceTime people?
No, she's vlogging. She's a vlogger.
She got viewers?
Is that what it's called?
I have like 5.
She's a vlogger.
No, I have like 1,800.
Sounds like a vaginal vlogger.
What are y'all talking about? What are you vlogging about today? What's today's?
Really, it's about a customer that came in today and told me to leave Toledo because there's nothing here for me. And that's how it started. And I decided to tell them the entire story about it and how I felt about it. Yeah.
I'm in a vlogger. Yeah.
Do you even know my name?
She said brief.
He's convinced. I don't even know who this is, but say hello.
How you doing?
Tell me your name.
John.
John. Ah, the story was about a man named John, and I met a second John. It's a sign. Oh my God, you are in like 2 vlogs. Like, get away. Yes, it is.
L-A capital F-A-Y-E.
Yeah, I hear this.
How about that?
You want a cookie?
You got one? Oh, you do got some.
Yes, I have cookies. Cookies that you're going to be picky about because they don't have milk and eggs in them. My coworker's hilarious. Definitely something I'm going to miss, if I'm being honest. Like I said, I'm literally just sitting here like recording on my phone, and things are happening. The story was about John, and isn't it funny that I met a second John? Like, things are really interesting today. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. I enjoyed telling you guys and keeping you guys updated. I think that this is something I'm going to continue to work on and fix and build up for. Bye! You coming back? Okay. Now I'm in the restaurant Dolo. Everyone has left. I noticed that you guys actually prefer me holding the phone, even though it's a little more work. I don't even have my selfie stick today, but that's definitely something I should start keeping in my bag, just because it's easier to hold than the phone. But obviously this isn't difficult. It's just a 7 Plus, so it is bigger than the phone I had a little bit ago, and the camera quality so much better, you guys. What else was I gonna say? I'm grateful for John coming in. I'm grateful that possibly on top of creating my dreams and making my dreams come true, those people I touch or influence or tell about my dreams can inspire them to do something too. Because John, it's not too late for you to do whatever you want to do. Maybe it will take a little bit more time, but I think you're a hard worker. I think you're an awesome guy. I don't think that you should have to feel like, you're stuck or you can't do something. Because like I said, I feel it'll just take a little bit more time, but it's still possible. The age that your child is, 4 years, that's college. That's, he's going to start living his own life too. And you can actually start, doing things for yourself. There's phones, there's computers, there's technology. You can keep in contact with them. But I remember at my age, at 18, you know, I was trying to discover the world, and I wish I talked to my parents more at that time, but I felt like, well, I'm 18 now, I gotta start doing everything on my own, I gotta start figuring out everything, I gotta do this, and this on my own. And to kind of, you know, let your child know that they're not in it alone, and that mentally, like, it is okay to still be figuring things out. Because, you know, now at my age, I feel like I've been through enough to know that it's impossible to do it alone. You need that mental support. You need mental stability in yourself first to know that you can accomplish your dreams, and then you need to know that you have a good support team. You need to know that you have a good drive, a good work ethic, dreams and goals are everything, you guys. Like, you need something that's going to spark that fire so you can wake up and want to do it every day, and create, invent, teach every day. And oh my goodness, after everything I've been through, it took so much time just for that fire to be sparked in me, and I'm very grateful that it finally has. And I feel like I feel alive. I feel like if from this point on in my life I go hard for my dream, and if I even get just a little bit close, like maybe just a couple products in a couple local stores, like, that would be incredible. Or if I can be a social influencer and just have 10,000 followers, and that's the only amount of followers I ever get, I'll be grateful for that too. Because I know there's haters, I know there's naysayers, but from what I can see so far on my social media, being, you know, just under 2,000, like, there's so much love, and there's so much support, and, you know, people who can compliment and suggest things that'll help me and that truly see my vision. It's such a good feeling, and it's so, like, overwhelming sometimes reading comments and seeing the views climb, because it started from nothing, you guys. Like, cell phone, you know, $10 in my pocket. I used up all the rest of my check to get supplies and get a new shirt just to wear on camera, because I noticed in a lot of videos I'm wearing the same shirt because it's my favorite shirt, and I overthought a lot of things. But I'm grateful that I'm at this point where I can tell you guys, I think I'm actually going to do this. I know I'm going to do this, so I'm really happy. Like, I'm trying to make sure I don't look completely crazy on the monitor, but I don't care. I'm happy, you guys, and I'm going to try this. And it's now or never. Make those dreams come true, you guys. Here we go. Now or never. So, if you guys are in for a crazy journey, it's going to start tomorrow. I definitely got to make sure my phone is charged tomorrow, because it's on like 5% as I'm even doing this. So, I got to charge it and literally start my day vlogging, or, you know, that moment in time will, you know, just kind of slip away from me. You know how to tell you guys in a story like this, but the story is, something is calling me away from here, and I gotta listen to it. So yeah, let's go. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys got some type of inspiration. You know, whatever's holding you back, tell it no. Let's go, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do this together. All right, see you guys later.